What's up, guys? I've had a lot of questions about the TRX250R radiator guard, so let's talk about it. So guys are wondering how we're making these. We're actually 3D printing them using a PETG carbon reinforced. And I've already made a few changes to these since we started doing them. Now the first one was more doing them. Now the first one was more or less for mock-up and dimensions. So you can see there was not a rib right here. I ended up going back and adding a rib across the center. And again, this is a two-piece design. Now, we also, instead of having this bolted with a nut and bolt on the outside, got a nice little threaded insert that's gonna pop on the end of the radiator guard. And I've already test fitted this one. I've got this other one printing right now. It's amazing what these printers can do. We also do our intakes on them. Now this stuff used to get all hand welded and take hours, so we're able to print them now. And this stuff does hold up to the heat, which is pretty cool. But yeah, as soon as this is done printing, we're gonna go do a test fit. I'm gonna show you guys how to put it on the bike. So let's show you guys how these go together. Basically they're like this. It's a mirrored image. I've done some bracketry to simply just slip these together. We're gonna have two bolts right here. And once they're bolted, the way I designed it, it's pretty rigid. It's not going anywhere. These are gonna actually be available on our website at dvcoffroad.com. I'm not gonna charge a crazy amount for these. I just gotta calculate what it's gonna cost for the carbon fiber filament and of course the hardware. But yeah, this will probably be one of the cheapest products we make. So if you guys are interested, let me know. We can do other colors. So this is gonna open up some doors for red, blue, maybe shiny black versus the carbon black. This does have a little bit of a texture to it. This one is going to be the strongest. Once you get into all the colors, it's not going to be nearly as strong, but if you're doing a show bike and you want to have a red guard on the inside of your radiator, might be kind of cool. I'm going to get these bolts in and we're going to put it on the bike. Testing. Are we good? So pretty simple. Phillips screwdriver, 3/8 wrench. These do have a nylon nut, so they're not going to come loose. I added a little bit of clearance on this side for the steering stem. Might have been a little bit overkill, but you'll see when I put it on the bike what it looks like. Keep saying bike, but it's definitely a quad. This is like the Northeast lingo. Used to have a lot of customers call and say, can you work on my bike? And I didn't know what they were talking about. Could have been anything. All right. And again, like I was saying, we've got the cutout on top for steering stem clearance. I've already got the radiator mounted up. Now, this is a 1987. Yeah, you can see the clearance we've got right here. Actually have a little bit more clearance than can't tell if you can see it or not. Yeah, right there. We've got a decent amount of clearance. Perfect. Now we're gonna get all the bolts started before we actually tighten everything up. And again, it's just the same one as we put in, only this has the threaded insert already installed. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this side. Cool. Very cool. We've got two more on the other side. Yeah, like I said in one of my posts on Instagram, I always ran the old school aluminum fin guards where you basically just rivet these little aluminum fins to your stock setup, which it worked, but it was kind of a big pain in the ass. So this is cool. It's pretty affordable and easy to replace. I'm happy with it. Now I'm just gonna get the brake line mounted. Kind of left everything loose, but that's gonna add some serious protection on there. Of course, on the radiator scoop, got the OG ones that I've been hoarding for 10 years. I'll show you guys how that's gonna look. So we've got the nice radiator scoop with the radiator guard. This is already drilled for the Polaris Predator bottle, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that back on. These came off one of my, I think it was a Lone Star CRF hybrid. So I honestly, if I like parts, I keep them forever. It's kind of funny, like the rear motor mount, the head stay, it's all from one of my original 250R builds, and I ended up sadly parting it out. When you own a business and you're trying to grow, you're basically always flipping your bikes to get to the next stage. So yeah, super happy with it. It should work on aftermarket radiators too, if they have this this same bracket on the side. But other than that, guys, I basically just designed it for the stock radiator. Just trying to, I don't know, make it look good. You know, bring it into 2024 because there's really nothing available that I really like. The metal ones, again, they're cool, but they're kind of expensive. You can't really add color to it too easily. So my goal with this was to actually add color if we wanted to. I went with black on this build because I'm not trying to actually have it stand out. I really want the frame to pop more so than the radiator guard. But yeah, maybe we'll experiment with some cool colors in the future. So if you guys want any more info on this radiator guard, head over to bbcoffroad.com and stay tuned for the follow-up video. We're gonna get this thing running. See you guys soon.